Hey everyone, back again with another video to help you out. This time taking the steering wheel airbag out of this 2021 Ford Ranger. This one was bought by a customer who needs the airbag, and this is in the junkyard. This one has an unfortunate burning incident evidently, but in any case, if you're taking this apart at home, you want to be very careful, because if this hasn't gone off, you don't obviously want it to. These are expensive and a pain to change, because not only do you have to replace this if it goes off, oftentimes you have to replace the ABS module that controls them, which is usually mounted underneath the center console here, which it sits, well, I believe it sits right in here. Again, we're in the junkyard. I think it's already been pulled out of here. In any case, you're here to get this airbag off. Oftentimes you need to remove this to get the steering wheel off, to change out switches or whatever might be behind here. Oftentimes if this goes off too, you need to replace the clock spring behind the steering wheel also. But in order to take all that off, you have to first get this airbag out. So in order to get this airbag out, first thing you need to do is disconnect your negative terminal on the battery. You don't want any kind of electrical charges or anything left in the system. So disconnect your battery, leave it sit for a few minutes, and then you can come back out here and work on it. And then you'll have little access holes on either side right here, and then you'll have one just like it on the other side. You can't really use a standard size screwdriver to get this out. Mine's a little thinner. You might want to use the next one down from a conventional screwdriver, because it just won't fit inside this little slot that you have here. And again on the other side as well. But I've already got this removed to save time, so I'll show you what you're aiming for in here. You'll put your thin screwdriver, or if you actually have the actual tool, you're coming in to try to hit those little wire springs right there, the little angled piece. And it can take you a few tries, but if you press on that at that angle, it'll release the hooks on the back of the airbag, and then you'll be able to release it from the airbag itself. I think you're actually aiming a little higher up here, because I believe that this the angled piece right there hooks in behind. This angled piece here is actually where it hooks in behind the airbag, so you're actually really up here, sitting up higher. But when you're coming in for the airbag spring, that's what you're hitting to try to push on. And when you release it, it might be a good idea if you're using one hand to press on the spring, and then the other one on the actual outside of the airbag to kind of bring it towards you to release it, because there's no spring pressure on the back side of this airbag. So when you release it, it might not actually come out far enough to be released all the way. And when you let go of the screwdriver, it can spring back on that clip on the back of the airbag and hook it again. But when you get one side done, just kind of make sure you keep it held out while you go over and do the other side. And then when you get the airbag removed all the way, you'll have two plugs here to remove. They're color coded so you can't mess them up. You'll just need to take your screwdriver and pop out the little safety tab on the top of it, and then you can get underneath of it with your screwdriver and pop it out of the back of the airbag. Same with this one. Sometimes when these airbags go off, these can be melted, and this is integral to the clock springs. So if you replace the clock spring, you'll get new plugs too. So, but if you're just taking it off in order to take the steering wheel off or what have you, these will be fine. You'll just push them back into the back of the airbag, and then just press these orange tabs back down to lock it in place. So again, if this helped you out at all, drop a like down below, subscribe for more videos. If you have any questions as well, drop those down too. Thanks for watching.